What's going on, y'all? This is your boy J.DAREL, and I'm back by popular demand. The haves and the have-nots. Let's get into this review.
Brian Little.
We start this review off where we left off last week. Veronica done called Maggie after she done got the tea from Quincy's sister that, hey, your husband has put a hit out on you and they at your house waiting for you. She's like, oh, what? She's like, yes, you need to get home, find my brother. They're ready to kill you. Like, why she gotta sound like that? I'm like, ugh. He gets there, checks her cam and see there's an intruder. There's the snipers right there, ready to kill her. Instruction by Jim Quiet that whoever walks through that door to shoot them. So she thinks of this great idea called Maggie Day. Hi, Maggie. Mrs. Harrington. Yes, darling. I'm having son. I need to talk to you about David. Why do you need to talk to me about David? Yeah, I just need to fill you on some things. Thank you for doing what you did. So, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I need to come. Give me about, an hour. I have to run some errands and do some things. I say, okay, bye. Click. Police pulls up. So she stops the police and says, hey, I saw someone going into my neighbor's house. I'm new here. I wanted to call and make sure everything's okay. So she's talking to her. By that time, Maggie pulls up. And then we're going to roll into this next episode. Maggie pulls up. Dumb as hell. First of all, Maggie, why would you even answer the phone when Veronica Harrington calling you after you just slept with this woman man, after you done bailed him out, and after you done leaked this story of how she was cheating on him, pictures had the girl follow. I mean, and you think that everything is going to be clear with her? Our whole mindset is, whatever you got, you deserve. So she pulls up, Mrs. Harrington. Yes, girl, go on there. I'll be in a second. Giving her that, that sneaky smile. She gets there, opens up the door.
Da 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 da. Open, nigga standing there with the gun. Open up the door. She's like,
Veronica behind is on the phone like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, my friend, Maggie, they got her. And then like, then she get that sneaky bitch look like, bitch, I got you. I'm sitting there like, bitch, you come down hacking hysterical and you know damn well you want this lady killed. I sat there and just laughed. Oh my goodness. Veronica is crazy as hell. They need to get some checks for her. They need to go ahead and get something for her because something in her tea ain't right. And I promise you, Tyler Perry, I'm gonna need you to get down to the nitty gritty when it comes to Veronica. I really want to know what is the backstory of this chick. Where's the backstory? He comes outside and he's having a gunfight with the cop. The cop shoots him dead and then call for backup. Let him know we have a dead body. We have 2 dead bodies. We have a lady harm, XYZ. So they called back up. Veronica looking sneaky, and that was that. So we get back over there with Jeffrey and Candace. So he is just all hysterical trying to figure out what's going on. They find out, oh, Maggie Day was shot, this XYZ. So they get to the point where they're trying to figure out, how did Veronica find out Quincy here and knew where to pour the blood? She was basically really going at Jeff like, did you tell Wyatt? Who did you tell? How did she know? I mean, Jay just freaking the freak out. He's like, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody. Who did you tell? She's like, I didn't tell anybody either. He's like, you need to find out. Why did your mama know? How did she know? How did she know what a plug was? How did she know he was here? She's like, I don't know. She's like, you mean you didn't tell your brother? Your brother. He's like, what did my brother have to do with this? I didn't talk to him, and Benny wouldn't do anything like that. Candace, Benny has been sleeping with my mother. And I mean, she instantly got into defense mode. How dare you speak of my brother like that? He did not sleep with her. That is so disgusting. No, he did not. Candace, yes he is. I have the video. She's like, you sicking me. She's like, Candace, I have the video. I'm going to show you when I get my new phone. And she's like, well, you're going to have to show me this because I don't believe my brother's not going to. That's just nasty. Veronica? He's like, yes, they're been sleeping around. She bailed him out. So he have an excuse, reason to tell her what's going on. She's like, you're going to prove this to me. So they're going back and thinking he just over, he's fed out. He's like, it's because of you. I'm sick and tired of being in. I'm just tired of being in this test. I'm just tired of being in the middle. My mother is crazy. I can't stay. I'm just sick of it. I can't do it. And she's like, Quincy. And she's like, Jeffrey, calm down. Don't say that. I'm sick of being. I just can't. My mother is crazy. I'm tired of being in this mess. What if you always be in this? I'm just going in. So she holds him and doing his XYZ, and he goes explain to her like, you really don't know my mother. My mother is crazy. And she's like, she's basically trying to get him like, you need to find out how your mother knows. He's like, I'm not going back to that place. You need to be, so you telling me, you don't want to tell me to get it from my mother, and you don't want now making me go back over there to be married with that girl? She's like, no, but I need you to find out, how does your mother know? She's like, I'm not going back to that place. He's going to go into details about how his mother operates. It's like, I just wish I was just speaking conniving like my mother, to be on top of things and to be like you and to be like, why, you know, I'd be just steps above my mother and be above you and I would be in this mess. And he just go on and on. And she basically letting her know like, you really don't know my mother. My mother was a good DEA. She's a good prosecutor. She's a good everything. Everything she laid her hands on is good. If she find a cheese to a mouse race, she want to know how I got there, why I got there, and what happened to it. And she cannot find it. Nothing is a coincidence with my mother. If she cannot find the answer, she's not going to stop until she finds it. She's like, now do you understand what I'm going through? Now you see how my mother would know? She's like, yes. She's like, I got to find my keys. He's like, no, just tell your mother, you know, you went to the thing, get a new set of keys. She's like, no, we got to dig up the body and get my keys. And she's like, no, we cannot do that. She's like, I don't have to do that. You do. She's like, no, you do. So from there, we go to Benny and Hannah. Hannah's sitting at the bus stop. He goes to her, they talking. And the whole time, Hannah was talking to Benny. She was giving that, I ain't gonna say it no more. Now, is we finished or is we done? Really just looking up at Benny's, and she's like, so you ain't gonna talk to me? I raised you right. I raised you and Candace right. I can't believe she hit me. Well, you hit her first. I mean, she's like, I taught her to be a God-fearing woman. Why would you want to sue people? But I knew why it hit you, but I had to confirm it because I didn't want what happened to your uncle to happen again. Because I knew the miserable of when it happened. But when I find out, I evaluated things. And I came to grips with my life. You don't need to sue the people. Mom, why are you so worried about their money? I'm not worried about their money, Benny. But they're the reason why you're here today. You was fighting for your life and I consistently prayed. And you're here today. You got everything you wanted. You got the yard that you always wanted. You got the house, Benny. Leave the people alone. Don't be like your sister. I know, Ma. I know. Can you just come on with me? Benny, no. I don't like how your sister got it. But Ma, it's legitimate. It's mine. You say it was a blessing from God. Just come home with me. All right. So he gets up. I'm sitting there like, Hannah, if you don't take that 27-piece, your bag and your purse, and get up and get in that Jeep and ride to that house and just leave it on. Y'all got what y'all needed. He got what he wanted. It's legitimate. So it was that. So after that whole little situation happened, Benny arrives at Candace's house. So he's like, I don't know what the hell she was. I don't know if she was out horn trying to get that money for war. But she pulled out the safe, pulled out the money and showed him the pictures of how everything went. And she's like, ew, Candace, I don't want to see that. And he's like, so were you his trick, his hoe? No, he just loved the way I fantasized with him. And his wife didn't know I had these pictures. So you just blackmailed him? She's like, yeah. And then going on and on. She's like, but I don't want to talk about that. And she told him, he told her like, and I'm not suing the criers. So you must have talked to mine. No, this is all me. I got everything I wanted. I got the money. I got the house. I got the yard. I can pay my rent. I'm not suing the criers. She's like, you can do this, Benny. You can sue for $1 million. What about the lawsuit? He's like, no. She's like, well, so she's not going to talk about that. And he's like, well, the real reason I came over here was Ma wanted me to ask you, can I get the child? Can I get the child? Or can she have Benny? I'm not talking to you about this. My mother is not getting my child. He's like, okay. Well, can I have him? No. Because I give the child to you just like giving it to her. No, Benny. But I didn't come to talk about my child. I came to talk about you. So, I heard some disturbing news. Are you sleeping with Veronica? And he's like, what the hell she's like? He's like, I ain't here to come talk about that. Well, I came to talk about you. Well, I ain't here to talk about that. And he goes to walk off. He's like, you're disgusting, Benny. You're disgusting. I'm sitting there like, y'all play too much. And yet again, his ass didn't lie, and she's still lying to him. Like, come on, Candace. Like, to the scene after Jeffrey goes to the scene where he gets drunk and everything. So he's drinking. I mean, trying to come to grips about what the hell is going on with his life. How every time he met Candace, his life has been in shambles from the time he came out to his mother divorced, his mother cheating, and mother all the torture, all the hate, just all of that being put out, being doing this, being bribed to do this, just blackmailed to do that. He just drinks. So hey, let me go have a drink. So he having a drink, and you got this group of women standing there. I mean, sitting down, and all of them married, and this single girl come up. Well, y'all sing. I'm gonna go talk to him because he's cute. So she's all up in his like, oh, he's like, I'm not interested. And she got close to up on him. So what's your name? And he's like, I'm gonna tell you again, I'm not interested. He kept saying I'm not interested. Basically, he went to Louis gay. And basically, you know what? I'm not into fish. I'm into sausage and, you know, eggplant. That's what I'm into. I'm not interested. So she gets all up in her feelings and poosh. He's like, what the hell are you doing? And I mean, they just rush over. Get her out of here. Get the hell out of here. Somebody, she's so rude. I mean, God. Somebody, get her out of here. I told you we weren't interested. We got her. And bartender walks over. Mr. Harrington, is everything okay? Yeah, just get her out of here. And then the girl came over here. I am so sorry. Yeah, you should be sorry. You don't have to be rude, sir. And she's like, Mr. Harrington, is everything okay? I'm good. I'm good. And she turns around. Excuse me, Harrington? Yes, Harrington. As in Veronica and David Harrington? Yes. It's like, oh my God. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. What are you talking about? I'm the judge that is over Veronica's case. I can't talk to you. And by that time, the damn cop then walked in. Like, where the hell he come from? Baby, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I can't do this. Can you tell my husband I gotta go? He walks in, I gotta go. I can't talk to you. Mr. Harrington, can you please apologize to Mr. Harrington for me? I can't talk to him because I'm in charge of the case. She's like, all right. So he turns around and looked at him, and I said, how the hell? So the judge that is over Veronica's case is the same cop that is the homophobic, aka DL in the closet, who wants Jeffrey, who kept messing with him. I said, wait the hell a minute. I said, Tyler Perry. I knew it. I knew something in the tea was not right. I knew it. So he's talking about, what the hell are you doing talking to my wife? He's talking about, I got a proposition for you. Meet me upstairs. Meet you upstairs for what? Just meet me upstairs. Pow. So they get upstairs, and he walks in. What the hell are we doing here? So they go on talking, and he's talking about, basically really Jeffrey just reading his ass down from Phil talking about how low down he is, how disgusted he is, how DL he is, how he don't like him, and I don't care. I didn't know that was your wife. Why are you talking to my wife? You don't talk to my wife. I didn't know that was your wife. I don't care if she was your wife. But I got a proposition for you. Your wife is the judge who's over my mom's case. If I give you what you want, I want you to put my mom away forever. I said, well, I really am. So the plot thickens. So after David drives up to the house to see what the hell's going on with his wife, sees the crime scene is that Maggie's ass is dead, laid to the ground. I don't know if she's dead now, but she's laid on the ground, as well as the one who shot her is also on the ground. So they're doing an investigation. The DEA, the corpse and everything out there, they're doing an investigation. So he's like, Veronica, my wife. He's like, him and Jim have a jailhouse dramble. They booping each other by. He's stumping Jeffrey, and it goes to be continued. So I will be back next week by popular demand to give you the review for next week, to go ahead and be continued of what's going to happen this season as well as next week. So stay tuned. This is J.DAREL of Preacherboy TV. Follow me on all social media sites. Make sure you go to my website, www.preacherboy.com, and Elements blog sites, and get all your juicy info. Information will be updated. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Keep on supporting me. And to my new subscribers, keep supporting, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, and I will have more content coming your way. This is J.DAREL. Laughter, realness, and reality. Peace.